We're here today to talk about a very, very serious situation that exists in terms of the citizens of this city. All of us want the streets to be clean, but we have discovered, only as a result of the fact that in these three cases, the owners of the buildings had video cameras at their homes. And we have discovered the following, and let me give you examples. Case number one, very recent, on East 12th Street. We have a situation where an agent says, I did observe 30-gallon plastic cans placed on the public sidewalk on a day when there's no pickup. We will show you on the video that there was nothing in front of the home of that person. Absolutely nothing. Cardboard boxes, not flattened, plastic bottles, all kinds of stuff. You will discover in the video that we're going to show you that that is an absolute lie. The sanitation enforcement agent is lying. He or she did not do any of the things that this person is swearing to. A lie. And the citizen pays the bill. God only knows, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of violations are given out in this city. How many individuals are just doing it in this fashion? And by the way, in this particular case, as you shall see in the video, the enforcement guy is in a car. He doesn't even give the violation to the person mentioned in this ticket. He gives it to someone down the block. You'll see him walking up the steps to somebody else, pasting the violation to the wall. It is only because the neighbor down the block knew the other person that, in this case, Mr. Bromberg even found that he got a ticket. Because what happens if you don't get the ticket? The next thing that happens is you get a notice that not only do you owe $100, now there's an additional penalty. And it goes on and on. In the third case over here, you have the situation, this case is 2012, this one is 2011, and this goes back to 2009. You have a situation, a sanitation enforcement agent gets out of his car, doesn't do anything. There are bags there, doesn't do a darn thing, and gives the person a violation, hangs it on the wall. Fraud, perjury. New Yorkers who are having a hard time surviving as it is economically are being hit with these violations. They're behind the tree. The house is here. There is nothing here. Surely 30-gallon plastic bags. You don't see any plastic bags there. Park's there. Did he get out of the car? He's going to get out of the car. That's case number one. Oh, there he gets out. Oh, there he is. He goes up there. Pastes it to, there he is. There's the guy. I mean, it's for this house here where there are no bags. Guy didn't do anything wrong. He's leaving it down the block. $100 violation to start with. Mr. Bromberg fights the violation, wins. The judge is so outraged, talks about referring it to the DA. And we're going to make sure that happens. We go to the second case, Dov. Bensonhurst. Traffic agent touches the bags. Look at this. Gets out of his car. He touches bags. Okay, he knows exactly what's going on in those bags. Doesn't open a bag. Doesn't look at a bag. Says, I did observe more than 5 aluminum cans, cardboard box, not flattened, mixed with household waste. Never opens the garbage bag. The judge recognizes that in their ruling that this is an absolute lie. Perjury. Case number 3. You will love this. In a moment you will see a car with an enforcement agent parking here. That is sanitation enforcement. That is sanitation enforcement in New York City in 2012. Outraged. Sanitation enforcement agents have to use their brains as well. But unfortunately, it's about money. It's about revenue. It is not about sanitation. I think we all know that.
First thing, I was shocked. I watched it over and over and over again. and I really had nowhere to turn. But I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead first and go to court. And thank God for your video camera. After I went to court and I won the summons, then somebody had mentioned to me that Dov Hikind is doing a bill and trying to pass a thing that every sanitation worker should have video cameras.
Any other questions?
Assemblyman Hikind, would you like to see these employees fired?
The question is, would I like to see the agents fired? There is no question about that. In cases like this where there are no two sides, there are no backs, unless this agent is going to claim that his eyesight is very bad and he was in need of... These particular cases are crystal clear that the sanitation enforcement agent committed perjury. Now, you haven't asked me whether they should be brought up on charges. The bottom line is, should they continue giving violations to other people? Of course not. Absolutely not.
My super had called me, and he told me that he has gotten a summons. I have gotten upset as usual, so I told him I would come down and would check out the summons. I went down there, and he says, let's go watch the video surveillance. So I went to watch the video surveillance, and I have not seen once the sanitation worker open the garbage bag. I told my super, rewind the video. I got it with see this again. I rewind from the beginning, and I'm watching it, and here again, I don't see her opening up. I see her touching the bag. She gave it once a kick, and then I'm getting a summons stating that I had 6 cans, 4 bottles, cardboard boxes. There was no way that she could observe any articles in the garbage bag if she had never opened up the garbage bags, and that really got me upset and angry, very appalled that someone who works for the sanitation, the city of New York, could go ahead and write a summons out for someone who did not do a crime. And if she went ahead and did it to me, how many others every day are getting summonses?
Now, would you like to see these sanitation employees fired?
Absolutely, definitely. Because if they had done it to me, they will keep on doing it. And it's not right for the New Yorkers should be paying $100 fines every day for no reason.
Well, the system is driving this, then that, again, is a disservice to New Yorkers. And what we really need is to pass the legislation and to have handheld devices so that we can capture conditions. Because, as the victim indicated earlier, cameras do not lie. So the question